Hi everyone, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Coast Trucking. If you were with me last time, you'll know we're in a bit of a precarious situation. We're up at the top of the mountain near a strip mine. It's a little bit of a challenge on the way back down, but I think this is the place we're at. And this heads us in the right direction where we want to go and maybe try to get through some of these, because otherwise I could take a job that kind of took me over here, but then I'm over on that area, which, you know, as you can see, I've gone through that space before. I'm trying to kind of get to the edge there and just explore this. So we're going to set this as a destination. So my problem is I'm already tired. I don't know that I'm seeing this. Maybe, hopefully, where I need to pick it up is down the mountain. That would be nice, because I don't know that I want to be trying to haul anything down right now, but let's see. Alright, so this is not that. Alright, so there's another logging location over there. And we've got 11 hours to get there, but problem is I do need to sleep sometime, but I don't remember what type of sleep they'll give me, because I think it's 10 hours. So that means I only have an hour, so it's like I'd prefer to sleep at the second spot, not the lookout there. But yeah, I need to get down this little area here before I get to the point where I'm sleeping. But you can see what I'm looking at. It's pretty precarious. Now, how we got up here was a challenge. You want to see something crazy, because yeah, trying to get the bulldozer up around this hairpin took a little bit of thinking. Alright. God, I don't like this at all. There's just no way to see. Alright, good news is I'm there. I'm like half tempted to just let it sit, because it's like I can't hit the brake if I suddenly doze. I can't hit the brake, I can't steer. It's just a bad situation. So this is like the worst place to be when you're tired. But my concern is if I don't get down there and get that load, and you can see what happened to this poor guy. We passed him on the way up. I didn't realize until I was passing him what I was looking at, but yeah, it's just a truck that I think fell off the road up above. Probably because he couldn't make the turns. So there's some craziness that's going on around here, that's for certain. Alright. So now which way do we want to go? Okay, so we're going to go the same way we came. But if I can be there, I think then at least, you know, getting there from an hour might work, but yeah, I know I'm getting tired. Why is this not going to open? Oh, I got to go around the other way. You know what? I don't even have my lights on. I just realized that. Can I even fit here? Kind of. Wow. That was pleasant. I don't think I got any damage. But yeah, I'm half tempted to go ahead and, you know, rest after I pick up the load and just take whatever penalty, because I haven't gotten penalties yet, I will say that. It's not giving me the penalty. So I'm assuming I'm not to the point where I'm going to get tired yet. you know, and kind of black out like you do, but I don't think I have much to go, so. Whoop. I guess there's a light here. I didn't realize that. Alright. So, get through there. But let me take a look. Yeah, see, if I sleep, I'm gonna miss it. I have to go get it. Alright, so choice has kind of been made up for me. And then I'll just have to figure it out after. So hopefully we can make it. But yeah, it took us the better part of an hour to get down the mountain. Interesting to see a Staples truck here, but I'm sure they still need office supplies and things, even here in the Mexican mountains. But I'm just fascinated with this landscape because I didn't realize that there was anything like this in Mexico, and I'm assuming this is made in some form of accuracy, so. Alright, I think I go straight now. What is happening? Is it like a speed bump, or what are we doing, and why are we going so slow? Yeah, I guess they are little bumps, but because yeah, it's not really that far, it's just the wrong time. And more importantly, it's just a matter of where can I rest. I may have to come back to the rest areas that were there. I'll have to look once. Oh boy. And this could be a treacherous road here. Just heading down the side of the mountain, it might be the same kind of thing, so I'll have to be careful here. I mean, it's not like terrible, but I don't know that I'll get out if I have a problem here. Like, if I fall down, is what I mean. Alright, I got a little bit of fencing there. But now we're kind of straight on, other than going across the stream here. Alright, so here it is. There's my load.
Here we are. Safe.
Guarantee you that's what we're taking. Yep, there we go. So again, it took us another hour.
Drive safe.
So yeah, this is like where the lumber from up at the top comes down and gets worked, and then we take it. So there could have been a load to Yacora. That would have been the other one we would have taken, which would have been those telephone poles. But this is just plain lumber. But once we connect up here, I'm going to need to plan out
here we go.
what is happening. Yeah, like there's no way I can go that far. So I think I'm going to have to go here. So let's see. Why won't it let me click on things? Because yeah, I have 21 hours. But yeah, I have to go back there to the gas station. Otherwise I'm never gonna, like, I can't go as far as the other place. I mean, I'm probably barely gonna be able to go as far as this place, so. But we'll do that, and then we'll turn around and go from there. Alright, so cross the bridge. hill. The turn is the biggest one. Now again, the good news is going uphill, like when I'm not under power, if somehow I do, again, doze off at this point, like I'm not gonna go anywhere. Like where coming down that hill was extremely dangerous, because I would have, gravity would have just taken me.
Get ready to turn right.
Yep, and now it's gonna get upset with me.
Reroute.
It'll probably just still tell me to turn right here, but we know what we're doing.
Turn right.
Alright, I'm not seeing any headlights, so I think I'm alright. I hope I'm alright.
Okay. Let's find a new
And I didn't mean to the left, so I apologize. I wasn't really looking to the left. I just didn't want to jump in front of somebody that was coming full bore. Yeah, I'm trying. Okay, well, we can see it. It's just still probably going to be 30 minutes till we get there, the way this works. And we've got that street light there too, so I just need to be careful.
Get ready to turn left.
Nope, I am not turning left. Oh, hopefully. Alright, that
Turn
wasn't
left.
too bad.
Recompute.
Yeah, because right now it's giving me like an insane distance, but I think that's because it's just taking me around some way, or maybe taking me to where it thinks I can turn around, but I'll be able to turn around here at the gas station. I do have half fuel, but maybe since I'm here, I'll fill up as well. Yes, I know. Don't give me a penalty now. Alright, so we're gonna rest. Whew, that was good. And then we're gonna swing around, and we're gonna fill up just because we're here and we can, and we're already kind of slowed down. So I can go over this way and go over the curb, but at least make it in. So that'll work. The nice thing is that will take care of making sure that we have enough fuel. And then we can just go from there. Not sure that was it. No. Let me fill all the way up. There we go. Alright. It's not too bad. 3.36 a gallon seems reasonable. And the nice thing here is, like, I can turn around. And so hopefully then that will take us the way we were supposed to go. And then we should be in good shape. Whoop. I didn't think there was anyone after him. There were others too, but thank goodness they were nice to us. Didn't run into us. Alright, so yeah, so distance decreased a bit. Let me reset this. Alright, nice thing is compared to the... Oh, there's deer running across the road. We had that before. This is just the deer crossing. They're not kidding. They must really just cross right there. Alright, so I assume we're just going to go straight. Yep, so it's going to take us exactly the same way, which is excellent. Would expect nothing else. Now it's telling us in game time 16 hours and 45 minutes, and 9 hours and 45 minutes is what we have to get there. Again, it's always that disruption. Now this may be longer. I'm being told it's going to take me 50 minutes in real time, but once again, that could just be sometimes how the Mexico map gets a little funky, but I do know there's some crazy road here, There's a lot of switchbacks, so I'm thinking we're going through a lot of mountains. So I don't know what to expect. So we'll do our best and we'll see what happens. Good news is we're doing this during the day, so we're not going to be in any massive danger of not being able to see anything, I would think. But so far, so good. And this is actually not, it's pretty nice as far as drivability. Pretty straightforward. Although what I found on these mod maps is sometimes it's deceptive in the mini-map. It doesn't look like a really sharp curve, and then you suddenly find that it is. I mean, we do have kind of the appropriate speed here. It's about where we're at. Just keep the brake covered in case it gets a little hairy, as we are also going downhill. But yeah, this is not the bad part. As we get really close to Eureka, we're taking this to Centex, so I assume we've got some homes being built and we're just getting them some lumber. Completely logical delivery. So we've got a bridge coming up here. Little old farmhouse on the side of the road there. Alright. But yeah, looks like we're just crossing a stream. Question is, do we just turn right around and cross it again? I don't think so. I'm guessing it also has turned. And we're just now climbing up the other side here. Yep. So I think it was just getting us down to the low point to cross the stream, and now we'll be climbing up the other side of kind of the valley, or the river valley, the gorge. We'll see if we got any viewpoints here. Curve up Pelagrosa, dangerous curve. That I know. And yeah, that looks pretty dangerous. Holy moly. Well, this'll wake you up. You don't want to go through here if you're not alert. Whoa. I don't know what frene con motor. Maybe brake with the motor. So they're kind of encouraging you to do that. Engine brake, I assume, is what that means. Because yeah, I could see you could maybe overheat the brakes, but I don't know that the game does that. I've certainly never heard it or seen anybody talk about that, so I assume we're just okay to keep using the regular brakes. It's just more interesting for them to have the sign up. I don't know, we still got over a 4-hour difference between when it thinks we're gonna get there and when I need to be there, so we're not making up time, I will tell you that. Alright, well here it looks like we've been here before, so that's interesting. We have. When have I gone this way? Oh, okay. So this is actually taking me the way it had wanted me to go the last episode, and then we're going down. But yeah, this stuff is where it looks kind of interesting.
Keep right, and then turn right.
But now we'll be kind of coming back the way we had come up from Creel, because you can see Creel there. Alright, Yaroslav, 12,000. That's good. Nice payout. Alright. Just trying to figure out the best place to be at. think that'll work. We'll see. The problem is I keep forgetting to update or figure out what's with my sim dashboard. I switched my tablets that I run the dashboard on, and dashboard I pulled in ATS is also in kilometers, so it's not really helpful. I don't know why they were stopped, but yeah, the challenge ends up being I mean, I can tell you in kilometers how far we have to go, but obviously my truck is set up in miles, so it's not going to be incredibly helpful. But we're at 417 kilometers, and we're now at 250, just to give you an idea, at least percentage-wise, like how things went. Alright, so in theory, I can go faster. So, because I think that 50 should be my miles per hour, is what I should be able to go. And obviously we were kind of capped at 40. Now we're climbing a bit, so I don't think it's the cruise that is holding me up. If I start hearing the brakes, I will know that's what it is, but now that we're going down, I would expect we'd accelerate some. Alright, good news is we're down to 2 hours difference, so we are making up time as I would have expected. It's telling me 29 minutes of real time. I'm trying to avoid hitting the brake, but... Alright, so this was the road that I was kind of like, wow, this is really scenic when we were going to Boinka? I don't remember what the name of the town was. I don't think we're going by it this time. I don't think we're going to make that turn. But yeah, this was the kind of construction space that was here. And then we go back and around and by another forestry area. So definitely a lot of forestry represented here. Obviously our load is coming from the Forest Products Group. Okay, well, even if I wanted to be bad, I can't really pass them on this completely blind curve. That would have been bad. Ooh, I almost hit them back there. I gotta be careful. Alright, hopefully we can get through this light. Come on. Alright, we're safe. But no speed limit again, so it makes it hard to judge what I should be doing. Alright, that car's had enough, it looks like. I'm half tempted to follow its lead. But yeah, I can't really see up the hill there, so I think that would be bad. Bocoina. That was its name. So we were here just, well, 2 loads ago, I guess. The load we took that got us to where we went. What is going on? Why are they stopping for speed bumps? I get their speed bumps, but my goodness. You don't have to stop. But yeah, we had taken the wheel loader up, and now we've come right back down, but now we'll be heading past. So it looks like, yeah, we're going to turn here and then, well, I guess we don't know where we're going yet. Alright, nobody coming from either direction that I can see, so I should be able to make a wide enough swing. Yeah, that messed me up there before. It means on the road. It makes it seem with that driveway there that you should turn right there. Alright. So now, see, now we're out of some of the mountains, although there was, again, that really tight set of switchbacks coming up at some point still ahead of us. So I think we should expect the unexpected. But right now, this is not road we haven't been on, but I think we're getting pretty close, because I think like right where the planes are landing, I think our pickup point was near that. Yeah, that's right. There's the roundabout.
Get ready to turn right.
Just don't know which way it's going to have us go. But we'll figure that out as we go.
Turn right.
Alright. So again, we've gone here, but I don't know how far we've gone here. Because I would think this is all, yeah, I think once we get past the Sentex, I think that's it. So I think, yep, and you can see it now, it's just unexplored road beyond that. So basically the center section was something we've been on, but now this is all going to be new stuff for us here. Are we clear? So, bit of winding, but not an insane amount. But yeah, we're clearly headed to some more mountains, as you can see. Telling me 19 minutes in real time, just to give you some perspective. So that's the airport there. We're literally going around the end of the runway and then kind of going back a little bit, although, yeah, I think this is the real crazy switchback, it looks like. So we'll see what this all turns into. But we're going to have to slow down a bit because we've got traffic. I am not on the gas, so this is just kind of accelerating up the hill on its own, or going faster than the other truck is, if nothing else. But it looks like, yeah, we're kind of going to go up the face here. I'll stay to the left a little bit, given my load configuration. Come on, I don't really want to be stopping from a dead stop here. Doesn't seem too terribly steep. This isn't a logging road. It shouldn't be crazy, but you just never know. But yeah, definitely not the easiest haul up here, but obviously they had to cut into the mountain a little bit to keep the grade of the road realistic. But then I think once we come around here, this may have then gotten us past the worst part. Because I think there was really only one really tricky looking area. Come on, Chevron. I am fully to the floor now. I had to slow down. That got me in a bad enough position that didn't work, but alright, and now we've flipped where we want to see. 5.5 hours to get there, 4.5 hours that it's telling us it will take. So we've got an hour buffer at this point. So that is most excellent. We're getting down to 100 kilometers. There's a train track up here? Is that what that says? Or is that, no, that's like a bridge crossing? I don't know what that means. No, it says Cruza de Ferrocarril, which I believe is railroad. I think that's iron rail, ferrocarril. So yeah, we've got the stop sign to stop. Obviously verify there's no train coming. Can't really see very far that way, so that doesn't help much. I wonder if that's really a working crossing in-game, or it's just a pleasant prop. Because obviously we need to react to it, because we don't know. Just as if you came upon it in the real world. Like, it's a train track, it doesn't look active, but you don't want to take the chance that it is and find out when you were thinking that it wasn't. Alright, so a rest spot there. Again, not needed for us. We've still got 8 hours of time. That's good. But yeah, we are certainly getting our share of driving around here in Mexico. Which is exactly the experience I wanted, so that is good. And yet, another railroad here. It's gotta be the same one, it's just the way the road's looping around, I'm assuming we're just ending up in the same place. Oh, I hear it. I don't know that I see it. There go the gates, though, so. Not sure which way it's coming from. I think I hear it. So I'm going to assume it's... oh, there it is. So, passenger? No. Well, it's hard to say. Yeah, it might be. Makes it seem like it's going really fast, but with the horn sound and the Doppler that they had in there, but it's not moving that quickly. Alright. There's like a weird humming behind that dinging. I don't know if you were able to hear it too. If you were, I'm sorry, because it wasn't pleasant for me to listen to it the whole time, but I wasn't making the sound. It was getting created in game. Alright, well that still keeps us at about the same. We had gained a little bit of time, but we lost some sitting there waiting for the train. But we're still in the right direction, so that's okay. Telling me about 10 minutes in real time, just to give you some perspective there on what to expect. Interesting. It's like pipeline or something going over the mountains. Not quite sure that saved it much, but maybe it just gave it a smoother arc or something crossing that, because it's not like it's dug down that much. But I'm sure it's less expensive to do that than tunnel through the mountain. And might be less destructive as well. Not sure. Oh, more trains, great. So that means we'll have to stop. Hopefully, because this is certainly the same train track, hopefully that train just came through, and once again we're not going to have to wait. I am ready to deliver. Well, this is not helpful. Alright, I think he was just slowing down for the speed bump. Alright, but it looks like maybe we've made it through the mountains onto more of a plain or a valley, at least for a bit. Yeah, without any speed limit here, it's just a challenge to know how quick to go, because obviously we appear to be catching the Chevron tanker pretty quickly. Alright, but looking at the mini-map and how things are set up, I'm thinking we're going to be more in a flat location for a bit. I mean, obviously we still have some hills. It's obviously like cutting through there. It's an interesting road network thing there. Looks like another very sharp turn, but that's more of, again, probably another logging road. Alright, you can see our drop-off point on the map. Do not want to run into a flammable fuel tanker. That would be bad. Alright, so I'm going to have to turn left.
Turn left.
Alright. So there we go, and then just a little further. And again, it does look like it's just on the side of the road, which would make sense for a Centex delivery, because it would be somewhere where there probably aren't official roads yet. We might have a viewpoint here that we can enjoy at the end. Because, yeah, there's certainly some scenery here, I'll give you that. Yep. So, yeah, we'll stop at the viewpoint. There's a rest spot here, but I don't think we're going to need it. And there's the viewpoint. What are we going to see? Is there a cow there? There is. Interesting. So this is, ooh, Copper Canyon. Wow, a canyon. Cool. Oh, goodness. Oh, I wonder if that was where the delivery point went. That's a long way down, though. Oh, there's the train. Now I understand why they have a passenger train out here. That was a weird thing. I don't know why that was on top, but I'm sure it's an unfortunate thing of how that was created. Yeah, I wonder if we really have that road network, because that was something we could turn on. I just don't know if we would have gone all the way down. Well, that was really impressive. It's more impressive that they've gone ahead and done all that on a, alright, I'm going to get out of the vehicle here, because I certainly don't want to run into him. That would be really ill-advised. But no, the fact that they were able to create something like that on a mod map, I mean, this, keep in mind, this again is not an official SCS map here. They don't have anything in Mexico. Oh, interesting. Are we just like hanging over the canyon? I don't understand.
Turn left.
Well, these would be some interesting homes. I'm thinking they're probably quite expensive, having this kind of a location. Although maybe there's no homes, maybe they're just, looks like maybe they're building the commercial location. So there we go. Now the problem is I didn't discover Eureka, so this could get interesting next time, but I'll worry about it next time.